NTI Day number 29, 5th grade reading. So you're going to read a little passage called 4 Seasons of Food. Think about what your life would be like if you had to grow and find everything that you ate. That is exactly what the Ojibwe people did for centuries. Between 1817 and 1854, most Ojibwe moved to or were forced to move to reservations. Before that, they lived in an area extending from the shores of the Great Lakes to the plains of North Dakota. The Ojibwe, who lived along the margins of the Great Lakes, gathered wild rice, made maple syrup, and hunted game to eat. However, the seasons of the year dictated what they hunted and gathered. In the spring, the Ojibwe gathered roots and ate plants such as leeks and fiddleheads. By late spring, they began tapping maple trees. The sap was boiled to make sugar, syrup, and candy. Summer. In the summer, the Ojibwe gathered berries and grew vegetables such as squash and beans. The women and girls began storing food for winter. They reasoned that they would need extra food in the cold months ahead. The fall. The Ojibwe harvested wild rice from nearby lakes. Typically, the men steered a canoe through the upright reeds. Then the women knocked the grains of rice from the plants into the canoe. And here are some pictures. An Ojibwe woman collects maple sap from tap trees, and the Ojibwe woman uses one long stick to bend the rice plants and the other stick to knock down grains into the canoe. And then here is a recipe that you can use to make the Ojibwe wild rice breakfast. Now we're going to read about winter. Winter, summer camps were deserted in winter. New hunting spots were sought. Imagine the nerve that men needed to hunt deer and moose with just bow and arrows. A hunter had to banish fear if a wolf bared its teeth and attacked. His life depended on it. Almost no part of an animal was spared. The woman dried the meat, made clothes from hides, and made tools from bones. Okay. So next you're going to fill out a little chart. Let me pull it up here. Oh, sorry, I thought it was landscape, but it's not. All right, it says 4 seasons of food, text questions. So you're going to go back in the passage. You're going to fill out each season. You have spring, summer, fall, and winter. You're going to write down the food that was eaten. And then you're going to write down how the food was found. How did they get it? Did they hunt it? Did they gather it up? How they found it, okay? The Ojibwe people shared their recipe for their favorite breakfast, wild rice breakfast. Below, write a recipe for your favorite breakfast. So you think of one of your favorite breakfasts and write down that recipe.